Happy holidays! So today we're going to create a couple of different crafts using a couple of different holiday items. And the crafts that we're going to create, we can use them either as holiday decoration or as favors on gifts, or you can even use it as a Christmas ornament and put it on your tree. So let me show you what we're going to be working on today. So the first project we're going to go through is how to create a mistletoe ball. And of course, this is very traditional. You hang it in your doorway and you give your significant other a kiss under it anytime the two of you go through. We're also going to be creating some just wonderfully beautiful candy canes. Um, these are handmade candy canes, and we're going to be decorating them with some floral arrangements and some ribbon, as well as holly berries, which, as most of you know, I love holly berries. They are my absolute favorite. And of course, the standard jingle bells. We're going to be creating a couple of them with some different looks, but again, using some decorative ribbon and holly berries and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so what you're going to need to begin making the mistletoe ball is this rustic, branchy, spheric ball. And we're going to start here. I'm going to start actually like where the ball spot is at. And I'm going to take a piece of ribbon that I've already pre-cut. And I'm going to loop it through in the middle. And I'm going to tie it in a knot. Now, you should cut the ribbon to the length that you'd like this ball to hang. If you're going to use it on a Christmas tree as an ornament, then I would suggest making maybe the ribbon shorter. Or if you're going to do it like I am, going to actually be hanging it in a doorway, then you can use a longer piece of ribbon. Now, after you put that long ribbon in, you're going to cut two shorter pieces of the same ribbon, or you can use a different ribbon if you like. And we're going to thread it through like we just did the longer ribbon, and the same thing. Thread it through at the very top and then make a knot. And again, with the second ribbon, same thing. Thread it through. And now, for the mistletoe, you're actually going to, you can order mistletoe online. They actually come in what I call a sprig. So this is how the ones that I ordered arrived. What you see here in the bowl is, are the stalks that I've already cut off from the sprig. So I'm just going to show you how to do that because it involves a little bit of flaring the leaves and the stems, as well as each individual leaf. And the reason why I'm doing that is that it'll give the mistletoe ball a fuller look. If you already kind of separate these leaves as you go along before you actually snip them. And we're going to use wire cutters to snip them instead of regular pair of scissors, because that's not going to be strong enough, because these sprigs are just made out of wire that is covered with brown paper. So to make life easy, like I said, we're just going to go ahead and use the clippers, so the wire cutters. So this is how we would do it. I'm just going to cut each branch off of the main one. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to remove the leaves that are loose from cutting, and the ones that are still on the stem I'm going to leave. So again, using your wire cutter, just cut. Also try to hold on to these little white berries, because we're going to actually use that as well once we start to decorate the entire bowl. going to start to fill the entire wicker sphere with the mistletoe twigs. So what we're going to do is take one, and using a glue gun, we're going to put some glue onto the twig, as well as the ball itself. And then just taking the mistletoe, we're just going to insert it into the twig sphere and lay out, or spread out rather, the leaves so that it'll provide coverage around the entire ball. And so we're just going to keep repeating that until we have the entire ball filled. You can be generous with the hot glue, because again, when you're spreading stuff out, leaves can then stick to wherever there's glue on the actual wall. Okay, so now that we've finished covering the ball with the mistletoe, we're going to come back to the ribbons, and we're just going to make some decorative bows at the top. So taking your glue gun, just going to put a dab of glue on the underside of the ribbon, and then just loop it and stick. So it'll just make like a little fashionable bow. And you're going to repeat doing the same thing with each ribbon end. Now, using the little pearls that came on the mistletoe sprigs, I'm just going to decorate around the center of the bow, just to give it a little pearl flair to it. Make it look pretty. To lay the last detail. Now we're going to trim the edges of the ribbon. Actually dovetail it. So I'm going to dovetail the ribbon, the ends, and you don't know, all you do is in order to do a dovetail cut, you'll just take the ribbon, you'll fold it in half, and using your scissors, you're going to cut on an up angle. And there you have it. So this craft is going to be using these splendid candy canes that I ordered online. They are beautiful. They're actually handmade, and they come straight from a confectioner, and they're absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. They're about 8 inches long, and they're perfect for what I wanted to do with the project today. So we have ribbon, we have holly berry, and some flowers, and I'm just going to show you how to make a super simple decoration that's going to make this look outstanding, that you can use for a general holiday decor, or as maybe a favor on a gift, or an ornament on a tree. So just taking some ribbon, and I got this plaid red ribbon because I like the way that it matched, obviously, the candy stripes. And I'm just going to cut a piece. Cutting it long enough to make a bow. So now what we're going to do is tie it. We're going to cut the ends. Okay, so we've created a delightful ribbon, and now taking an equally delightful holly sprig, we're going to take it and insert it through the top loop of the bow. Well, really the knot. The top of the knot. And then secure the end of the holly berry around the candy cane so that it stays, because it's wire, so you can just bend the wire and wrap it around the cane. Make sure that it's positioned the way that you want. Make any adjustments that you need, because the next step is going to be using the hot glue, and once you use the hot glue, there's no turning back. So now, using the hot glue, we're going to put on some white flowers, both at the top and the bottom of the ribbon and the holly berry leaf. So let's do that now. And we're done. How simple was that? And how lovely is this? Just absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. The last project we're going to create today are using these wonderful golden jingle bells. We're just going to loop some ribbon through the top where you see an opening. Thread it through. Make sure it's even on the ends. And then we're going to tie a bow on top. Once you have your bow complete, just cut the ends on an angle. And now we're going to take the holly sprigs, and we're going to actually put them right the same way that we threaded in the ribbon at the top. We're going to do the same thing using the holly berries. Now what I'm going to do is, this one I just put in without glue. What I'm going to do is, on the other side, I'm going to fill it with some glue. And insert inside. The first one doesn't really need to be glued down because the other two will anchor it, and I just would prefer a little less glue on the top because I don't want it to get mucky. So that's why I did it that way. And that's all there is to it. Now you have a lovely Christmas ornament or holiday decor that you can hang on your tree or on your wall you see fit. So I hope you enjoyed today's crafting as much as I did. Like I said, you can use these for ornaments and favors or anything you want for general holiday decor. But these are actually three of my more favorite creations. So I'm happy to share them with you, and I hope that you do go ahead and make them. And if you do, let me know how they turn out. If you want other holiday ideas and inspiration, please join me at www.jessica-tate.com. Everybody have a wonderful and safe holiday, and see you soon. Take care. Thank you. Bye.